What's up, guys? Welcome back for another one. Today we're going to be doing a performance upgrade on the Pan America Special. I'm going to be installing this high flow air filter from FXR Division. And along with that, we're going to be tuning the bike with a tune that was sent to us by Fuel Moto on our Power Vision. So first things first, the fun part, taking the gas tank off. There's a bunch of bolts and things you got to unplug, so we'll go through that. Take the air box off completely. We'll install that, button it down, and then we'll download the tune into the bike. My plan here is to test it out with Fuel Moto's tune for a little bit, and then actually take it to get professionally tuned on a dyno and see what the difference is, see what kind of numbers it's pulling, and this way I can recommend it or not. So let's jump into it. The fun part, of course, is taking everything off this gas tank. There's a bunch of bolts, a bunch of things you got to disconnect. But once this is off, it should be pretty good. Alright, so this is what I know so far. You got to take this guy off to hold the back of the tank. I may have to take these side covers off. I know I got to take this guy off to get to the petcock or whatever, the fuel line. And then we got a bolt up here, which I imagine there's another one on the other side. And yeah, so we'll start there. So it looks like most of the bolts here are going to be T30s. I also have a 1/2 inch open end for the nut on this side. So we're just going to start here. Not sure if you can see that, but there's another one right there. And obviously there's another bolt on the other side, just like that. We're also going to disconnect the fuel line, so you push the silver sleeve in and that should pop right out. You do have to feed this up and through all that. I think I'm gonna take these covers off. It looks like, oh, there we go. That's what I mean here. Let me show you. You see that orange thing? That's the rest of that fuel line. You got to fish it out through there. There's probably a few things in the front I still need to disconnect as well. So on this side, this guy needs to be disconnected. He should be able to just pull right out. I may have to loosen this a little bit. So I ended up just pulling this thing out. I did have to cut one of the tie straps because all of this was strapped to some stuff that looks like it's going to stay on the frame. Looks like it's something along the frame, so I did pop that. There's a little connector back here. I really don't know if you can even see it. It's right down here. You gotta undo that guy. There we go. Now I can access it. I don't know if you can see that. I think this is one of those things where you gotta pull this tab out or something. Let's see. Alright. And then should be able to. There we go. Got that one. So you probably can't see that right there, but that's a pain in the ass to get to. Somehow I gotta pull this red tab out so I can push this little black button here. Yeah, this is a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. Okay, boom. I don't know if you can see that, but the red tab came out. Should be able to push this button in now. Oh, yeah. All right, buddy. All right. Back this bad boy out. Hoping the tank comes right off at this point. And it did. So, I wish I had less fuel in here. Just gonna put that down for a second. Okay. Let's review. What a pain in the ass. 1, 2. Where's the other one? It's on the tank. The evap tube, and then there was another plug in there. 4. So all of that just to get to the air box. So now what we have to do, take this guy out. All of these screws need to come out. This whole air box is coming off, and we're going to replace it with the FXR Division high flow air filter kit. I do believe we need to take this guy out. Looks like you can just pinch these tabs and push it through. Try to do that without breaking anything. So it looks like I am removing this lower box here, so I'm using my T30. There we go. They don't tell you about that hose there, so it's actually 2 pieces. One piece goes to this stack, which is that right there, and then the other piece plugs in here. Instructions don't tell you any different, but just so you know, that's what you got to do to get the air box off. So they give you these spacers here. You're gonna put those on top. So now with that lined up, they want you to use these 2 bolts in the center with some blue Loctite, and you're going to torque it down to 8 foot-pounds. Anyway, so you got to take this whole thing apart. There's a bunch of bolts in the top, just so you know. It's not in the instructions. Plate comes off. Then you got this bottom plate that's basically going to go on top. But I've got to straighten out those spacers first so everything lines up properly. And just so you know, you gotta pinch the four corners of this guy to pull him out of the old air box, and you're just gonna install him in here until he locks in place. And yeah, everything's a great fit, isn't it? And now you're going to take your long bolts when you took this apart, again blue Loctite, tighten it on top. Alright, so the only thing left is this guy goes in here, put the metal clip on, and we still got to do the vent hose. Alright, so there it is. We got this guy. What I did over here, there was that little fitting that was in between the two tubes. I pulled it out of the old tube inside the airbox and I attached it to the tube that came with the FXR air cleaner kit. So that's what I did with that. For right now, I'm just gonna leave that hose like that. I don't want it to kink or anything like that, and that just looks like its natural position. But now the fun part of reinstalling the gas tank, and then we'll drop the tune in there. All right, now for the fun part. I got the gas tank back on. That was probably the worst of it. We're gonna download the tune I got from Fuel Moto. So we're gonna turn switch on. I do have it plugged into the cable here. And I believe it's program vehicle, load tune, custom, and I want, you can see slot 3 says Pan America stage 1, so I'm going to select that and hit select and hit continue. I'm going to flash, and then we're just going to let it do its thing here. It says, do you want to reset learned fuel trim values? This is only necessary if you changed any air fuel related parameters. I'm just going to select no, because I didn't do anything to it. Please turn key off, wait 10 seconds before turning back on. So we're going to turn it off. That'll eventually go away. All right, we'll put everything back on. I'll bring it outside. We'll fire it up and see what it sounds like. Take it for a spin. The ultimate goal is to test it out with the Fuel Moto tune, and then we're gonna take it to Alligator Alley. We're gonna have it put on the dyno. We're gonna get it tuned properly. We're gonna see what the numbers are, and hopefully all of this performs really well. Alright, so we're going to actually cold start this thing. You can see in there, I don't know if you can see, but you can actually see the filter from right in here now. Pretty cool. But let's see what she sounds like. Definitely has a little more bark. Oh yeah. Alright, let's take her out. One thing I can tell you right off the bat is that she definitely has more bark to her, and I'm sorry if the audio is not really clear on this, but certainly a little more jumpier with the Fuel Moto tune, and it just sounds so much better with the TBR pipe. It's a lot more throaty, you know, that sound, that right there. So what I'll do is take her on the highway, play around a little bit, probably go to a closed circuit little road I know about with a little help from some AI, and we'll see if we launch it and see is there a noticeable difference in performance. Obviously I don't have the numbers because it hasn't been tuned on the dyno, it just has the Fuel Moto tune. But the plan after this is to ride it around, get comfortable with the way it rides, and, you know, memorize that feeling, and then take it to get professionally dynoed over at Alligator Alley Harley. And then I'll have numbers, and then we can do a comparison between the Fuel Moto tune and the one that they set up on the dyno. But she's snappy and responsive. It sounds great. And I would like to see a noticeable gain in pickup and speed. So, stage 1, Pan America.